Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that touches the hearts of so many: how to build a peaceful and blessed marriage according to the beautiful teachings of Islam. Marriage in Islam isn't just a social contract, it's a sacred bond, a divine sign from Allah, glory be to Him the Most High. In the Holy Qur'an, Allah tells us in Surah Ar-Rum, "And among His signs is that He created for you spouses from among yourselves, so that you may find tranquility in them, and He placed between you affection and mercy. Indeed, in that are signs for people who reflect." This single verse gives us the three golden pillars of a successful marriage: tranquility, or sakina, affection, or mawadda, and mercy, or rahma. These aren't just poetic words. They are the practical blueprint for a life filled with peace and happiness. So how do we bring these divine principles into our daily lives and build a marriage that truly pleases Allah? Let's explore the steps together. First and foremost, it all begins with the right intention, the niyyah. In Islam, every single action is judged by its intention. So, when we decide to get married, what is our why? Is it for wealth, looks, or social status? While those things might be part of the picture, the core intention should be to please Allah. It should be about completing half of our faith and seeking His divine blessings. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, beautifully said, "When a man marries, he has fulfilled half of his religion, so let him fear Allah regarding the remaining half." Imagine that. Marriage is seen as completing half of your spiritual journey. When both husband and wife enter this sacred bond with the pure intention of getting closer to Allah, their relationship is blessed with a spiritual strength and a profound sense of purpose. This shared foundation of faith becomes an anchor, keeping the marriage steady and peaceful even when life's storms hit. Now let's talk about love and respect. When we look at the life of our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, we find the most perfect example of a loving and caring husband. He was never harsh. He showed affection openly to his wives, spoke to them with incredible gentleness, and never ever raised his voice in anger. His character was a living embodiment of his famous words, "The best of you are those who are best to their wives." Respect is the very air that love breathes. It's about truly valuing your partner's opinions, honoring their feelings, and protecting their dignity. A peaceful home isn't built on one person dominating the other. It's built on mutual compassion, deep understanding, and shared leadership. When respect is the foundation, love doesn't just survive, it flourishes and grows stronger with each passing day. Of course, no marriage is a fairy tale. Every relationship will face its share of tests, disagreements, misunderstandings, and moments of hurt. This is where two of the most powerful virtues in Islam come into play: patience, or sabr, and forgiveness, or maghfirah. These aren't just passive qualities. They are active choices we make to preserve peace. Allah, the Most High, tells us in the Qur'an that He loves those who control their anger and forgive others. In Surah Ash-Shura, He says, "And whoever is patient and forgives, indeed, that is of the matters requiring determination." This means it takes real strength and resolve to choose forgiveness over anger. When a conflict arises, our first instinct might be to react with harsh words, but Islam teaches us to pause, to respond with patience, and to turn to prayer. Remember, every time you choose to forgive a mistake, no matter how small, you are not only healing your relationship, but also strengthening your spiritual bond and drawing closer to Allah, His infinite mercy. Next up is one of the most critical tools for a healthy marriage: kind communication. The Prophet, peace be upon him, gave us a simple yet profound piece of advice. A good word is charity. Just think about that. Every gentle word you speak to your spouse is an act of charity, earning you rewards from Allah and filling your home with peace. When disagreements happen, and they will, the key is how we handle them. Instead of playing the blame game or raising our voices, we should strive to listen calmly and speak with kindness. Avoid accusations and focus on expressing your own feelings gently. Using kind words can transform a potential conflict into a beautiful opportunity for growth, deeper understanding, and increased love between you and your spouse. A home where Allah is remembered is a home filled with light, tranquility, and countless blessings. One of the most beautiful ways to strengthen the spiritual connection between a husband and wife is to pray together. When you stand side by side, bowing down to your Creator, you are affirming that Allah is the center of your lives and your relationship. This shared worship creates a powerful, unbreakable bond. Make it a habit to recite the Qur'an together, even if it's just a few verses a day. Make dua for each other, asking Allah to bless your spouse, protect them, and grant them good in this life and the next. Performing acts of charity together also brings immense mercy and light into your marriage. A couple that worships together stays united together, in faith, in love, and in purpose. Finally, let's talk about the transformative power of gratitude, or shukr. Gratitude is one of the most beautiful qualities a believer can have. It's about recognizing and appreciating the good in our lives, especially the blessings we have in our spouse. Make it a point to thank your partner for their efforts, their kindness, and even the small everyday things they do for you. The Prophet, peace be upon him, taught us, "He who does not thank people does not thank Allah." By showing appreciation, you are not only making your spouse feel loved and valued, but you are also showing gratitude to Allah for the gift of marriage itself. Support each other through thick and thin, celebrate each other's successes, and be a source of comfort during hardships. This culture of gratitude and mutual support builds unshakable trust and a deep, comforting warmth that makes a house truly feel like a home. So, to bring it all together, what is the ultimate key to a peaceful marriage in Islam? It's not about having a life free of challenges. A truly peaceful marriage is one where both partners face those challenges together, armed with faith, love, and mercy. When a husband and wife build their relationship on the timeless teachings of the Qur'an and the beautiful example of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, their home transforms. It becomes a sanctuary of peace, a source of comfort, and a garden for spiritual growth. Let's always remember that marriage is a journey toward Allah. When we walk this path hand in hand, with faith as our compass, every single step we take brings us closer to Him and closer to the eternal happiness He has promised. Thank you so much for joining me today. I pray that Allah blesses all of our marriages with tranquility, affection, and mercy. If you found this video beneficial, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your loved ones, and don't forget to subscribe for more content. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.